My name is Mark Harries and I'm Associate Director for E.G. Carter, and we're extremely pleased to be able to showcase our Monkscroft Villas project with you. The key project information is that it was tender procured, it's design and build contract, we have a programme duration of 77 weeks, which does include for the COVID delays, and the project consists of 2 semi-detached houses and a 25-unit apartment block, which is a mix of 1 and 2 bed units and both affordable and shared ownership tenure. We were appointed initially via a PCSA to progress the design development and enabling works on site. The enabling works ran from late October through to mid-December and consisted of asbestos removal, demolition and general site setup. The main contract works commenced in December, and we were very keen to complete the piling before Christmas and take advantage of the Christmas shutdown for the curing period. As the houses are located as a standalone structure to the rear of the site, we decided to complete those in advance of the apartment block, and therefore they are currently complete with the exception of final decorations, snagging, commissioning and external works. We are now weather tight and almost watertight, with first fix works well underway. The elevational treatments are made up of facing brickwork, render, curtain walling and cladding, all of which are progressing well, as you can see. The project doesn't have too many challenges, but the 3 key ones that we faced have been, firstly, that it's a relatively tight site and that we can only access the apartment block from one side to load out. We also have a large tree to the rear of the site, which means that we've been further impacted by a large amount of tree protection, which impacts on access for our forklift. Secondly, the use of a crane requires a large amount of coordination due to approval notices we require from Gloucestershire Airport. And thirdly, COVID, I think we can all vouch for the delays that's caused to us as an industry, but I'm sure that we're all adapting well together and we're moving forward with our best foot.
Hello, I'm Alison Salter, Head of Development for Cheltenham Borough Homes, the arm's length management organisation for Cheltenham Borough Council. The redevelopment of the site here at Monkscroft Villas forms part of our £100 million housing investment and ambitious development and regeneration plans to deliver a step change in the provision of further homes across a variety of tenures in the coming years. The development comprises 27 new homes, 22 for social rent and 5 for shared ownership, representing an 800% increase in the number of homes provided on the site, which will contribute towards meeting local housing need in the area where 1-bedroom homes are in greatest demand. We procured the design team up to RIBA Stage 4 via a tender exercise, and once we'd secured planning consent, went out to tender to source a contractor partner, and following the evaluation process appointed E.G. Carter, a Gloucestershire-based contractor partner. We're looking to launch the marketing of our 5 shared ownership homes in the new year, and we're expecting really strong demand for the rented properties too.
Hello, my name is Lyndon Bates and I'm a Senior Associate Architect at Kendall King Scott, based in Bristol. We're the architects for Monkscroft Villas. The challenges and constraints of the project start with the shape of the site, how to make the best use of an irregular shaped site to achieve best value and maximise density, and how to incorporate the northern parcel without it becoming disengaged from the main development. Princess Elizabeth Way is a main thoroughfare into Cheltenham, and GCHQ is a quarter of a mile away to the west of the site. Another issue or another constraint is overlooking. Dealing with the overlooking issues due to close proximity of the residential houses to the rear of the site. And finally, style. Sort of thinking about the style and the form of the architectural building, how this should take. It's a prominent gateway site at one of the key entrances to Cheltenham from the M5 junction. Whilst the architectural style does not match buildings in the immediate surroundings, it's intended that a gateway building would be provided that would act as a precedent for future developments in the area. And we are pleased to say that the development is progressing exceedingly well and will come to fruition very soon into 2021.
Hi everybody, my name's Levi Semmers and I work for E.G. Carter. I'm the site manager on the project at Monkscroft Villas. As you can see over here, we've nearing completion on the houses. Traditional build, traditional foundations, traditional masonry, all render, which is a stow system, a 3-coat system, and then we've got the architecture features, which are the cladding panels, as you can see here. This is the Plot 27, which is a 2-bedroom house. The tenure of this house is shared ownership. You come in, this is the living area. We've got the kitchen over here, which is quite a nice size. Quite a large space underneath the stairs for sort of storage. As you come around the corner, there's a rear access door which takes you into the gardens with a small WC with vinyl floors. The staircase quite nice and wide. Right, so as you get upstairs, this is the landing area, which is quite nice and spacious. This is one of the bedrooms, which you can see is quite nice, very light, very high ceilings. And then the front bedroom over here, again a little bit smaller, nevertheless it's still a good sized room. And then there's a sort of a built-in sort of half height cupboard above the stairs, which will be good for a little bit of storage. Again, two windows, nice and light. Right, so that concludes the tour of the two semi-detached houses. Roughly the build duration was probably 12 weeks to build the actual structure, and probably a further 8 to do the finishes and the internal fit out. It took a bit longer than normal due to the COVID and making sure that we didn't have same trades in at the same time and stuff like that. So if you would like to walk your way over here, we'll take you and show you to see the apartment block. So as you can see, as we come in, this will be the rear door of the communal areas. To my left we have a passenger lift which goes right up through the 3 floors. Just coming down the corridor, we'll be approaching the 1 and 2 bedroom flats. There's 8 on the ground floor in total. 1 2-bed and 7 1-beds. So again, this is the second bedroom in here. We're just at a sort of screed stage at the moment, just doing the first lot of M&E, first fix and backboarding. In here you'll find the kitchen and dining area and living space, again, which is quite a nice room, very light. Over here we come back into the lobby, have a small bathroom in there, and then a further second bedroom. As we walk back out into the communal corridor, we have a 1-bedroom flat over here. Bathroom, bedroom, and then to my left here we have a kitchen living space. Due to the close proximity of the existing residents, we've had to scale the size of the windows down, and also as we go up through the building we've had to step it back, the architects, due to planning constraints and being too intrusive and blocking light into the Pinewood Drive at the back of us here. The other 4 flats are down there, it's just identical flip really. This is the communal area, so that will eventually be the front door that leads us out onto Princess Elizabeth Way. And this is the communal stairs. The stair core runs vertically right up. There's one staircase in this building, and it goes right the way up through. So this is the first floor. This has again got 8 flats and it's a mirror image of the ground floor. So we're just approaching the second floor here. There is a further 6 flats on this floor. As I mentioned below, due to planning restrictions, this is where we've actually had to step the building back. So we've got a nice flat roof out there, and then a further 2 flats to this end and 4 to my left down that end. And as we approach the third and final floor, that's where we have got the last 3 shared ownership, which is just the same tenure as the houses at the top end of the site that you saw a short while ago. Right, this is the third and final floor. We have 3 flats on this floor, shared ownerships, which we are just setting out the internal stud walls at the moment. So as you can see, they're quite nice layouts, quite spacious up here, nice and light, some good views. This area that I'm walking down is the communal corridor in here, and we're just walking into another flat. Again, we're just starting the stud work and it's starting to take shape. And this is the view over here out onto Princess Elizabeth Way. These flats have got small balconies at the front, which is quite a nice feature. We're just approaching the final flat, which is flat 25. Again, same stage, setting out the stud work, getting the rooms to their actual shapes. This one has still got a balcony, it's quite a bit smaller, but nevertheless they've still got a bit of an external space out there, which again looks over to PE Way. And then if you look out the window below the scaffolding, it is quite a nice view over the hills in the background over there. So that concludes the tour of Monkscroft Villas. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. We actually have been on site now for 12 months. We started in 28th of October 2019 and our expected completion date will be May 21. Thank you very much.